Shane Brown's towering home run highlights the Yardbirds' offensive attack against California City, but the Whiptails derail High Desert's winning streak, wrestling a 6-3 decision from the Yardbirds in only the second home game of the season. Second home run of the year for Shane Brown, last year's Pecos League Most Valuable Player. Danny Diaz makes his second start of the season, bent on avenging the loss the Whiptails pinned on him at California City opening night. Danny Diaz is definitely sharp enough, striking out 6, working through 6. The 6'3 southpaw and former Cajon High School Cowboy shuts out the Whiptails through 5. Before suffering from an incredible shrinking strike zone and seeing his Yardbirds defense commit a pair of costly errors. Only 2 of the Whiptails' 6 runs this night are earned. Danny Diaz fields the comebacker, throws too late to second for the force, but Aaron Cook tags the Whiptails base runner, who thinks the throw sailed into the outfield. Steve Longo continues his season-opening consistency. This High Desert's first base hit. Steve Longo, first of 2 on the night. Steve Longo has hit safely in each of the first 6 Yardbirds games. Ronnie Grant has also hit safely in each of the first 6 games. This third inning single hiking his team-high batting average to .444. Ronnie Grant lines out on a fine running catch by California City center fielder Tino Minchin. Whiptails starting pitcher Jordan Cummings acknowledging his good fortune at having finally gotten Ronnie Grant out. Jordan Cummings pitched for AA Salina Stockade last season. Yes, the Kansas town is Salina. The California city Chris Christopherson wrote about and Janis Joplin sang about is pronounced Salinas.
Somewhere near Salinas.
Shane Castro accounts for the first Yardbirds extra base hit of the game, bouncing the ground rule double over the wall in left center field in the 4th. The Yardbirds collect 10 hits against Whiptails pitching this night. The Whiptails manager David Peterson was the skipper for the Pecos League Garden City Wind in Kansas last year. He was an assistant coach for the Salina Stockade the season prior. His Whiptails break through and break the scoreless tie in the 6th. Danny Diaz's night concludes with the strikeout, ending the California City half of the 6th. High Desert comes up, chasing 3. Shane Brown gets one of those back with his solo shot with 2 outs in the 6th. A major key to California City's success will be in keeping Yardbirds leadoff and 2 hitters, Demetrius Moore and Dominic Zayer, off base. High Desert's 1 and 2 hitters only reach base once this game. Dominic Zayer on one of the Whiptails' 3 errors. High Desert enters the bottom of the 9th down 5, but battles back and places the tying run at the plate with 2 out. Kent Blackstone starts the rally, leading off the inning with the single off former Yardbird Tom Fazzini. With Steve Longo batting, Kent Blackstone steals second, 4th stolen base on the young season for the Yardbirds' third baseman. Steve Longo drives in Kent Blackstone, cutting California City's lead to 4-6-2. Third run driven in on the year for Steve Longo. The Yardbirds' second baseman is hitting .333. Ky'Rawn Whitfield comes through a second straight at-bat. He doubled in the 7th. The Hickory, North Carolina rookie sends Steve Longo across, and it is a 6-3 ball game with 1 out in the 9th. Huge and highly pressurized at bat for Kendall Radcliffe, the relief pitcher who came on in the 9th, just his second at bat of the year. The 2-strike base hit to center is bobbled. Ky'Rawn Whitfield to third. Kendall Radcliffe credited with a double. But California City retires. High Desert's 1 and 2 hitters, and the Whiptails escape with the 6-3 win. I-15 Auctions, sold on supporting high desert sports. I-15 Auctions, from estate auctions to high-quality used vehicles at low, low prices.